Hi everyone, my name is Maria Lavoie and I'm the principal of Stonepark Intermediate. Here we are, your grade 9 closing. It's the day when excitement, relief, and a little bit of chaos all mixed together. Before you head off into summer, I want to leave you with some simple but important advice. You've often heard me talk about kindness and hard work. I want you to know that those aren't just school rules, they are real life rules. Being kind doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up for others, a kind smile, helping when no one's watching, letting someone sit with you at lunch, or saying sorry when it's hard. The smallest kindness can change someone's whole day, and that's powerful. I've had the privilege of taking a front row seat to watching so much kindness amongst all of you every single day. You'll never go wrong with being kind. Take that advice into high school. In hard work, it isn't about being the smartest or finishing first. It's about trying when something's really tough. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's not easy. It's about learning to keep going, even when your Wi-Fi crashes on a Google Doc assignment, or when your group partner just disappears and leaves you on red. Even worse, you get caught sideswiping. You guys are navigating a world that's quite different than anyone has ever encountered before you. With information at your fingertips and social media as your main mode of communication, it's a bit like building a plane as you fly it. It's so difficult not to compare yourself and your world to everything that you see on your phone. Please remember, if you always compare yourself to others, you're never going to find out who you truly are. Spend your energy on discovering your own talents and celebrating your own strengths, and you will become the best you. I'm really going to miss you guys next year. I've loved watching you grow and learn these past 2 years as your principal. Be proud that you were a tiger. Have an amazing summer. Be kind, work hard, and stay true to yourself. You've got this. Thanks, everyone.
Welcome family, friends, staff, and my fellow graduates. My name is Greta Edgick-Gallant, and I'm honored to speak on behalf of our 2025 graduating class as we celebrate our time as Stonepark Tigers and look ahead to high school. 3 years ago, we walked into this school. Some were excited, others scared, and I'm sure all of us were a bit nervous. Over the years, we've built friendships while others have changed. Some of us excelled in academics, sports, music, or clubs, and some faced struggles, and simply showing up each day was an achievement. And for some of us, these years brought unimaginable loss and unexpected changes, moments that shaped us in ways we never anticipated. Junior high has been different for all of us, and I hope we can all take away something unique and meaningful from our time at Stone Park. Many of us had an opportunity to travel to Ottawa and Quebec City this year, or on band trips over the past 3 years. There was no shortage of spirit days to dress up, sporting events to attend, opportunities to volunteer or get involved, free cookies at Buns and Things, and one of my favorites, Outsiders Day in grade 8. No matter what Stone Park has meant to you, the past 3 years have been full of individuals, memories, and experiences that shaped us. Let's be grateful for the moments we shared, the fun and laughs, the lessons, the tests and assignments, the support we received from friends, family, teachers, and staff, and even the difficult days, as they all prepared us for the next chapter in our journey, high school. I want to thank the people who have been our greatest supports, our friends, families, teachers, and staff who helped guide us through these junior high years. Whether you'll be moving on to Colonel Gray or Charlottetown Rural, the next 3 years will bring new friendships, challenges, and choices that will shape not only the students we become, but the kind of adults we will be in the future. We will have an opportunity to try new subjects, discover our strengths and passions, and to set goals and work towards achieving them. As we say goodbye to Stone Park, let's promise ourselves this. Let's support each other, let's cheer each other on, and lift each other up. Let's be open to trying new things and helping others. Let's enter high school with confidence and help build an environment and community where everyone feels valued and respected. And above all, let's be kind to ourselves and to others. We can all make a difference, and we all have the ability to brighten or darken someone's day. Let's choose wisely. Congratulations, class of 2025. High school is waiting for us, but maybe more important, our future is waiting too.
is now time to recognize some of our major award winners in the annual Stonepark Year-End Awards. The Musicians Award. This award was established to recognize students who have made a valuable contribution to school life through participation in the music program. The award is presented annually to music students who demonstrate a high level of musicianship and lead with a positive attitude and cooperative spirit. This year's winners, Brielle Tremere and Robbie Kabouche. The following students have been recognized with an Athlete of Distinction Award. Sophie Chandler, Neela Court, Maria Curley, Raina Fitzpatrick, Jackson Goody, Alexis Huggin, Mia McGee-Gallant, Stella Myers, Owen Sinnen, Caden Spencer, Philip Stavard, and Janelle Thompson. The Homeroom Distinction Awards. Stonepark is dedicated to promoting character education. The Homeroom Distinction Awards are presented to one student from each homeroom every year. Each recipient has been selected by their homeroom teacher as someone who exemplifies Stonepark's 6 character traits: respect and responsibility, kindness and empathy, work ethic, and attitude. 9A, Mr. Nelson Valois, Amelia McDougall. 9B, Miss Kayla Blackett, Sally Wells. 9C, Sean Flanagan, Greta Edgett-Gallant. 9D, Madame Barb Abel, Macy Oliver. 9E, Miss Sharna Raynard, Zaira Morales Cano. 9F, Mr. Earl Byrne, Crystal Sue Henning. 9G, Mr. Chris Aiken, Kaylee McEwen. 9H, Mr. Brett Roach, Theodore Frazier. 9I, Kara Risley Champion, Atasha Manalato. 9J, Mr. Mark Rooney, Osceola Fatoni. The Target Tours School Ambassador Awards, presented by Target Tours. From the grade 9 trip to Quebec and Ontario this year, we are pleased to recognize students who represented the school and its values with distinction during our travels. From 9A, Claire Bowman. From 9B, Maria Curley. From 9C, Ephraim Frazier. From 9D, Mia McGee-Gallant. From 9E, Carson Roach. From 9F, Michaela Garcia Livingstone. From 9G, Hunter Campus. From 9H, Autumn McLeod. From 9I, Percy Harper. And from 9J, Margot McFadden. The Stonepark Humanitarian Award. The Stonepark Humanitarian Award is presented annually to a student who has promoted peace, shown courage, and demonstrated good citizenship in a positive manner. This year's winner, Madeline Teskey. The City Police Award is presented to a student or students who have volunteered support to other students and staff in an effort to make Stonepark a better learning environment. This year's winner, Jackson Goody. The Tiger Spirit Award is presented to a student who has made an outstanding contribution to school life through involvement and a positive attitude. This year's winner, Genevieve Critchley. The Angus C. MacLeod Award. Angus MacLeod was the first principal at Stonepark in 1973 and continued in that role until 1987. He always had a special interest in students trying their best, and he worked to provide programming to fit their needs. The Angus C. MacLeod Award is presented to a student who has experienced significant academic growth through personal initiative and perseverance. This year's winner, Isaiah Reisner. The Charlottetown Rotary Youth Award is presented annually to a deserving student who demonstrates commitment and volunteerism to both community and school. The recipient exemplifies honesty, fairness, goodwill, and positive citizenship both inside and outside of his or her school community. This student is someone who always helps others, is important to the life of the school, and is always polite and cheerful. This year's winner, Lexi Shea. The Jerry Campbell Memorial Global Citizen Award. This is a special recognition award. Jerry Campbell was a longtime educator at Stonepark, whose passion for social studies inspired students to understand and appreciate the importance of historical and global issues. The Jerry Campbell Global Citizen Award is given to a student who exemplifies the qualities of a global citizen. The student understands the importance of giving back to the community and their school through leadership, compassion, and volunteerism. This year's winner, Osceola Fatoni. The Kevin Campbell Memorial Character Education Award. This award is presented annually to a student who exemplifies empathy and kindness, respect and responsibility, work ethic and attitude, and athleticism. This year's winner, Alexis Huggin. The Stonepark Community Volunteer Award. This award is presented annually to a student who exemplifies Stonepark's character traits of empathy and kindness, respect and responsibility, work ethic and attitude. This year's winner, Eva Russell. Stonepark Student Council Award. This award is presented annually to a grade 9 student who has made contributions throughout the school year by their involvement on the Student Council. This year's award winner, Josie Carmichael. The Olivia Rod Memorial Award. This is in memory of Olivia Rod, who would have graduated from Stonepark in 2025. We present this to a former Sherwood School student who is determined, dedicated, loves the outdoors, and loves animals, embodying Olivia's character traits. This winner, Sophia Broderick. The Bob Seaman Memorial Awards. This is Stonepark's most prestigious academic award. Bob Seaman was a dedicated teacher who consistently demanded high standards in his classroom. This is awarded annually to recognize Stonepark's best all-around students. It gives us great pleasure to present this award to the 6 students with the top aggregates in grade 9, 3 from the English program and 3 from French immersion program. These students have demonstrated a work ethic second to none, resulting in the top averages in the core grade 9 courses. The recipients of the 2025 Bob Seaman Memorial Awards: Ava Fitzpatrick, Atasha Manalato, Harris Meow, Zaira Morales Cano, Mary Quinn, and Sally Wells.